baadaye. It is important that the farmers use the best technologies possible to manage their dairy herds so that they can be able to maximize milk production. Also, milk production is very sensitive to the feed, and feeds are quite expensive. Also, we face a lot of challenges arising from diseases, especially tick-borne diseases. So we have a unit here in Naivasha, Caldo Naivasha, which is built specifically for training farmers on how to manage their herds. And that's why we are here today. The training had been taking place in Nakuru, but for practical purposes, they came here to be able to do the practicals. I think we are doing about 5.3 billion liters per year annually, but it is not enough. We still import a lot of milk from Uganda, from Tanzania. So it is an industry which has potential to grow and for farmers to be able to benefit from it. As a research organization, ours is to develop technologies through research and then to support the farmers to maximize their production in terms of the breeds that they use. For example, if you go to the facility here, you have seen 3 types of livestock which we are carrying out research on. That is the Holstein Friesian. We have a Sahiwal. We have a cross between Sahiwal and Holstein, and we have a Jersey. And what we are doing is to see how to maximize production using grass with minimum use of concentrates, because concentrates are very expensive, and you will find that if a farmer is using concentrates only to feed their animals, it becomes very, very expensive. You can spend as much as 30 shillings per liter to produce 1 liter of milk if you are using concentrates only. So we are training farmers on how to use pasture. And what you are seeing here, you can see lucerne, you can see napier grass. That way they can be able to formulate their own feed ratios and reduce on the cost of feeding the livestock.
Well, hii masomo tukienda kusomesha farmers watafaidika zaidi because they are small farms, watapanda fodder, napier grass, nyasi, zile chakula nyingine tumeonyeshwa hapa. We are going to wafundisha so that they get enough food for their daily animals without buying a daily meal, you know, that kind of thing, because some of them are very expensive. And comparing the price of this daily meal and the price of milk to farmers wanapata, they are almost running at a loss. Lakini wakipanda kwa mashamba yao, you know, and they make the best combination, the best nutrients, surely they are going to make money from the milk produce.
In Uasin Gishu, we are a dairy county, and we have over 300,000 animals, dairy cows. So we are looking at the potential. We have a potential of around an average of 15 liters per cow per day, but currently we have an average of around 6.5 liters. So we are looking at increasing this production, and these lead farmers, through this cultural training, will facilitate that process. The county has 46 new coolers which have been constructed, and we need these coolers to be full to capacity. So this training is essential for our farmers because we need them to increase the money in their pockets. It's all about commercialization of the dairy enterprise. So we are looking at that as a county, and would like the farmers to increase income so that we can be financially secure as a county and obviously as a country. Farmers have not acknowledged that to get good amounts of milk, you need good quality feeds. It's sort of garbage in, garbage out. If you don't feed that animal well, most of the farmers depend on low quality feeds. But through Calro, our farmers have learned of the right varieties that they should plant, which will give good milk, good quality milk. The quality and the quantity would also increase if they feed on these feeds. So that is the biggest challenge with our farmers. It's just the knowledge gap, because as extensionists, as myself, we are very few. We are limited. We know there is that challenge. But we are hoping now the farmers can also be our extensionists after the training, because they will have been trained sufficiently on dairy.
In the dairy sector, one is the cost of feed, especially supplements. They're very, very expensive. The other challenge, of course, as I said, is disease control. The diseases are very prevalent, and it really affects production. I think those are the major diseases. Of course, the other problem we are facing is the appropriate breeds, which are very expensive to be able to buy. As I said, if you want to buy a heifer, if you want to start a dairy farm and you want to buy a good heifer, you will part with not less than 150 to 300,000 shillings per one. So if you buy at that price and then you don't manage it properly and you lose it, that will be a very big loss. So that is the reason why we are doing this training. And also, in this project of Kenya Climate Smart Agriculture Program, 16 counties chose dairy value chain as their priority value chain. So it means that dairy is a very important sector in this country.